Afternoon baseball for your viewing pleasure on a fine Sunday afternoon from Comerica Park in Detroit. Daniel Norris gets the ball for the Tigers in this one. What do we need to know here, EK?
Yeah, guys, he won his 10th game of the season in his last start. We'll see how he does here.
Jackie Bradley Jr. makes his way to the plate, and we are ready for some daytime baseball.
Left fielder, Jackie Bradley Jr.
Look out as this bat shatters on impact and reined in one away. With that, here's a look at John Farrell's Boston Red Sox. Eric Karros, who you focused on?
Well, Matty, everyone's just waiting for Pedroia to come alive a little bit. He was only able to hit in the low 200s last month. A disappointing output for someone with his abilities. He knows he's better than that, so I expect him to play with a chip on his shoulders. We turn the page on the calendar.
In time to first, and there are two away. And with that, let's take a look at the defense for the Detroit Tigers. It's brought to us by Majestic. Any thoughts, Eric?
Well, guys, remember, this manager has not jumped on board with all the defensive shifts. Still that old school mentality.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. So a fairly painless top of the first. Clay Buchholz is ready to go as he'll be on the hill for Boston. What's your take on him, EK?
Well, guys, he's having a very nice season so far. You look at that ERA in the low 2s. Looking to continue that trend here in this one.
And a strike to even the count. 1-1. This is hit high and deep out to left. Ranging back is Bradley. Gone! Justin Upton with a solo home run. 24 home runs for him on the season as the Tigers grab a 1-0 lead.
Well, normally when you hear guys talking about pitches that hang, they're talking about the curveball, maybe a slider. But this is a cut fastball. It just hangs. You see it there. Just right out over the heart of the plate, and he doesn't miss it.
Ian Kinsler will stand in, and as you take a look at the splits there, he's actually a better hitter against right-handed pitching this season. Buchholz is ready. Here's the first pitch. Into the seats, 0-1. And he misses with it, 1-1. And he'll fall behind now to 1-2. Fastball got him looking as that had two-seam action on it, one gone. Miguel Cabrera will take his first cuts here as we run the numbers to see his splits between July and August. And he'll try and crowd him there with a fastball to start the at-bat. It's 1-0.
And these guys already have one home run here in the inning, and now you get to the real power guys here. So you need to be careful.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Yeah, and he's got to be careful not to give up yet another home run here in this inning. So you can see they're approaching with caution here.
Line drive to center field. Oh, and he misses it. J.D. Martinez will stand in now. Happy that this series is at home, no doubt, as you see his splits right there. And now a double play ball perhaps for Pedroia. The second for one. On to Ortiz, and it's a double play. Inning over. David Ortiz will start us off in the second inning, and I believe, Steve, patience ought to be the watchword here.
Yeah, down on 3 pitches in the first inning. That's making life a little too easy for him out there.
And he goes against the shift there as this is on the ground to the left side. So a base hit here to start the inning, and he continues to pile them up as we take a look at our league leaders in hits so far.
Well, guys, he's one of the best in the league in that department right now. And I'll tell you, it almost looks like BP when he steps up to the plate. putting together another nice performance in this one, too.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Ortiz on the move. Behind on that one. Now behind in the count, 0-1. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Right over the top with that curveball, and it's 0-2. Eric, these Tigers, as they begin play here today, they come off another loss last time out, and in fact, they've dropped 3 of their last 4.
And this has definitely been a lost weekend so far. They've dropped the first 3 in this series here at home, so they just need something to go their way so they can have a chance to at least salvage one game in this series.
But the runner's back easily.
Keeping him close.
On the ground now for Aviles. This could be 2. There's 1. On to first, and as Ernie may have said, it's 2 for the price of 1 for the Tigers. 2 away. Rusney Castillo will stand in now, currently 5th in the American League in hitting.
And he's right up there among the RBI leaders, too, so he's dangerous with runners on base.
The windup and the 0-1. And here's a ball hit in the air. And Aviles will make the catch, and the side is retired. Nothing doing for Victor Martinez will stand in, and he wasn't alone in wearing the collar in last night's ball game, in which the team could muster all of 1 run.
Well, guys, that's why they call it a batting average. He's been hitting over 350 in his last 10 games, but he had kind of a bad one yesterday.
And he falls behind 0-2. A little late on the fastball, but he's able to spoil that one off, and he'll get another chance. Out in front of that one, but he stays alive and will do it again on 0-2. Buchholz has his target. Here's the 0-2. And Victor able to lay off that one, and the count moves to 1-2.
Well, he might have just said, look, you're going to have to take this one because you ain't fouling that one off.
Swihart going to have to hurry. Throws in time, and that's out number 1.
Batting 6.
Stepping in, Nick Castellanos. He'll get to take his first cuts here. And this is lifted high in the air down the right field line. And foul. Late decision to swing that time, and as a result, it's 0-2.
And if you're not careful, this is the kind of guy that can run off 6 scoreless innings against you from here out. So that first inning run isn't something you can bank on holding up.
Batting 7.
Jared Saltalamacchia will get his first shot down, and he's seen that average climb a bit here recently thanks to what he's done over the course of these last 5 ball games. Watches a fastball right there for strike 1. And Saltalamacchia swings right through that one as he's in the hole now, down 0-2. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. A good inning of work there from Clay Buchholz. And his club's keeping it close. It's 1-0. A nice aerial view of downtown Detroit as we welcome you back to baseball on the show from Comerica Park. Dustin Pedroia digs in as one of the more dangerous hitters in baseball right now as he's got a 10-game hitting streak to his credit. Chop foul at the plate, strike 1.
You know, when you watch Pedroia play day in and day out, I always think about that memorable 2013 season. I mean, this is a guy who hurts his...
There's a swing and a drive, and everybody's just going to sit back and watch that one fly. A no-doubt home run. A solo home run off the bat of Dustin Pedroia. Home run number 37 on the year. And with it, the Red Sox have tied it at 1.
You just can't throw that pitch right there. That swing tells a story right there. I mean, he got all of that one. Remember, he homered in yesterday's ball game too, so he's riding a pretty good hot streak these past couple of days.
Batting 8.
Here's Brock Holt now. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1. That batting average up in the stratosphere here to begin play. 13 home runs and 73 driven in. Had him lunging at that pitch away, and it's 1-1 now.
That's a really good 12-6 curveball there. And he'll throw that on any count, even when he's behind, because he has such confidence in that pitch.
Throw on to first, so a good comeback there as he gets the first out of the inning.
Catcher, Blake Swihart.
Blake Swihart digs in with 1 run in and 1 gone in the inning. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Hit out towards second. Throw gets him 2 down.
Up next for the Red Sox, left fielder,
Jackie Bradley Jr. will get a second shot now. He grounded out to start the ball game. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Oh, and he looks like he's swinging a garden hose out there as this is cut on and missed for strike 1.
Yeah, he really pulled off of that one, and that's not the kind of swing we're accustomed to seeing from a guy like him.
Especially starting off an at-bat.
Throw in time, and the side is retired. Red Sox strike for a run thanks to the Dustin Pedroia blast. We played 2.5, all even at 1 apiece. Anthony Gose will stand in, back in the lineup after getting the night off yesterday.
center fielder, Anthony Gose.
And there's a fastball from Buchholz as he gets ahead 0-1.
That's one of those fastballs that just never feels like it's going to be a strike. It's up at the letters, and that's a tough one to do anything with.
Chop foul at the plate, and we'll do it again. Buchholz gets the sign. Here it is on 0-2. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2. Chop foul over towards the coaching box. Smoke the other way, high and deep to left. Bradley racing back. He's there and records the first out.
Batting ninth, the shortstop, Mike Aviles.
Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Liner toward right center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
The left fielder,
Justin Upton will stand in to try to duplicate his first at-bat where he homered to open the inning. There's a swing and a high pop-up. And this will be taken by Pedroia for out number 2.
now batting.
Into the box now, Ian Kinsler. He got called out on strikes his last time through. And he'll take strike 1 on the fastball, registering at 93 that time. Snap throw from the catcher. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. And that's a setup pitch right there, 1-2. Pretty clear the plan is to keep everything away.
And that's smart for most guys, but you've got to know your scouting report because this is a guy that can cover.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. Tigers leave 1. Through 3 complete, all tied 1 apiece.
Leading off for Boston, the designated
Mookie
hitter,
Betts is ready here as we begin the top of the 4th.
And you know, guys, I love a guy like this leading off an inning for you. He makes good contact, and he can run.
In there, strike 1.
Yeah, and even though that's a tough one to get on top of, I think he'd say he got away with one right there. That's in too good a location when the matchup's not in your favor.
A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And another foul ball. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And the slider is low and inside as he just about got him there.
And even on 0-2, you don't want guys to get into a comfort level up there.
Chopped foul at the plate. It'll remain 1-2. Gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Left field and deep. Upton going back. Gone! A solo shot here to left. Unbelievably, his 80th of the season. And the Red Sox move in front. It's 2-1. So we'll take one more look. And boy, he just continues to hit the ball out of the ballpark at an alarming rate. What a year.
Now batting.
Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout.
Mike Trout.
Breaks his bat as this one's popped up. And he'll steer clear of the flying debris to make the catch here for the first down.
A broken bat, little looper down to third. Keeping your focus on the baseball is the thing you have to do here, which is easier said than done when you've got a flying projectile heading your way. But he takes this one in, no problem.
Hit sharply on the ground. Throw on to first will get him. Score at 5-3 on the putout, though it looked more like a 6-3 ground ball. Nevertheless, there are 2 away now. Xander Bogaerts will dig in. 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Hit hard on the ground to second. Kinsler's there for it. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. The Red Sox do pick up a run on the solo shot. Bottom of the 4th coming up. It's a 2-1 Boston advantage. Leading off the inning, Miguel Cabrera, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
And right here is an important time for them to climb back into this one. They definitely want to even this one up sooner rather than later.
And that misses inside 1-0. And now Boston's bullpen springs into action. A left-hander and a right-hander begin to throw.
1-1.
Sneaks a fastball by him at the letters. It's 1-1. A little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. 1 away. Well, it's still early, but it's also worth noting that he'd be in line for the win if this keeps up as we take a look at the league leaders in games won this season. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. Buchholz into the windup. First pitch on the way. J.D. Martinez started to go around, but it's a called strike. 0-1. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2.
And on 0-2, I'd be shocked to see another fastball in the strike zone.
Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. Hit sharply toward the right side. Castillo is there. 2 down.
And that's one of those plays where you might need to reinforce the laces on your glove after this inning ends. This is a fastball, and it is hammered. I mean smoked. But he ends up with nothing, and his average is going to go down.
Here's the switch hitting Victor Martinez. As he'll pop this one fouled off to the left, and it's strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Trout is there. And that ends the inning. Down in order go the Tigers. They still trail it here 2-1. Rusney Castillo heads for the box to start off the 5th in this one.
Boston, right fielder, Rusney Castillo.
Into the windup and the pitch. Hit hard to short. Backhanded. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
Now batting number 15, second baseman Dustin Pedroia.
Settling in now, Dustin Pedroia. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here.
Remember that he hit a changeup, so it will be interesting right here to see if they just stick with hard stuff.
Chop foul right at home plate. It's strike one. Down the third baseline, but this will wind up a foul ball. Strike two. Softly hit out to short. A dive, but he can't get it. It's through into the outfield.
Well, you know, he's shaking his head a little bit there down at first base. He knows he got a gift base hit right there. All this is a little looper that barely even reaches the outfield grass. I don't even think it bent the grass when it hit the ground. But it's good enough to sneak by those two middle infielders and into center field for a hit.
Now a snap move over to first. And a dive, but he's back. Here's Brock Holt now. And they pitch out here, but no movement from Pedroia. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. Aviles for one. Return throw is in time. How about that? They do turn two, and it gets him out of the inning. Nick Castellanos will stand in to start things out here in the home half of the fifth. And you get the sense, Steve, that this crowd's been pretty well taken out of the ballgame to this point.
Yeah, they pretty much had to sit on their hands all afternoon. Not a lot to get excited about so far. And I think that's a credit to that man out there on the mound. He's cut right through this lineup for the first 4 innings.
One out now here in the Tiger fifth inning, and that'll bring in Jared Saltalamacchia. Hit well down the left field line, but back into the crowd, foul. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. And he goes against the shift there as this is on the ground to the left side. And the throw will not be in time, as I don't think he was going to get him anyway, but a fine effort nonetheless.
Center fielder
Anthony Goes is at the plate now, flied out in his first at-bat. And he lays off there 1-0. That evens it up 1-1. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time, out number 2. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Mike Aviles. He reached on a single in his first try. Squared that one up just a little late. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Skied into straightaway right. Castillo moves over, and that's the third out. Blake Swihart makes his way to the box to lead us off in the 6th inning. And it looks like a right-hander's gotten up to throw in the Tiger bullpen. Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. And they're going to hold him to a single here as they do a nice job of getting it back in quickly. Jackie Bradley Jr. will stride forward now. He's bounced out a couple of times already here in the ballgame.
Just a little off on his earlier swings, guys. You've got to keep that top hand palm up through contact to keep him rolling over.
Castellanos retreats to the outfield grass, and he has it for out number 1.
Now batting, designated
Mookie Betts comes forward now. A home run in his last at-bat.
I can't imagine they're going to give him anything to hit this time around.
Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Goes is over. 2 down. Mike Trout will dig in. 0 for 2. He's flied out and popped out so far.
Just getting under it right now. See if he can make an adjustment and keep that top hand strong this time.
Chopped weakly to the left. Castellanos got to get rid of it. Throw on to second for the force, and the side is retired. Justin Upton will step in now to lead off the inning as his guys look to maybe break the rut they've been stuck in.
Yeah, and after that first inning, it's been all zeros since. And once he kind of got settled into that groove, he's been a difficult nut to crack.
That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. High pop-up. There to take it in is Bogaerts, and that's the first out. Ian Kinsler will dig in for the 3rd time now. He struck out and bounced out in his first 2 trips. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1. Low-scoring game thus far, 2-1 here in the 6th. Grounder down the line at 3rd. And that's through for a hit. Digging in now, Miguel Cabrera. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory. And this is taken outside for ball 1. Swung on and missed, 1-1. Grounded back up the middle. Oh, and forget the double play. It's under his glove. So striding in, J.D. Martinez, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
And on the mound, you can tell he's not in here to mess around. He means business.
Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away. Victor Martinez stands in for the 3rd time now as he takes a look at a ball. It's 1-0. And that's in there. Base hit. And they'll put the brakes on that runner at 3rd, and that means the bases are loaded now with 2 away. Nick Castellanos will stand in now in one of the bigger at-bats of the ballgame to this point, as he'll do so with the bases loaded.
And that key hit still hasn't shown up yet. And like you say, you've got the bases loaded. You just wonder how many more of these opportunities are you going to get?
Chris Sale will get the call here in a big spot as he inherits a bases-loaded jam with 2 men out. Chop foul over towards the dugout. And it's quickly 0-2. Just a touch outside. 1-2. Got him looking, and that ends the inning. So the Tigers leave him loaded. David Ortiz will dig in here. 1 for 2. He's singled and grounded out so far.
Yeah, putting the ball in play, sometimes that's half the battle.
This is line to left, but this will be pulled in out there in left center. Well hit, but a rough out, number 1. Xander Bogaerts will step in. A ground out victim as last time. Swing and a liner, but foul. 0-1, here it comes. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And a heck of an effort over there at first, but it'll be for naught as this is a foul ball. Scorched to 3rd. Oh, look at Castellanos. Got him.
No way. That was awesome.
Now batting.
Rusney Castillo will try it again. 0 for 2 with a fly out and a ground ball thus far.
Well, guys, if you split the difference between the fly ball and the grounder he's put in play, you've got a nice line drive. So maybe we'll witness that right here.
Now a ball hit sharply toward 3rd. A dive, but he can't make the play, and it's down the left field line. Well, it took him till the 7th, but he gets his first hit of the game here, and that'll extend his hitting streak.
Certainly in this streak, he's had a lot of those opportunities come late in ball games, but he extends it again with another clutch base hit.
First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. A look here at the hits per side here in the late going. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but this will get foul for strike 2. Some action now in the Tigers bullpen as they'll get a left-hander and a right-hander up to throw. A pause and the 0-2. Line drive to left. In there, a base hit.
Now batting.
Now the Tiger skipper's up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And it would appear he's seen enough of his starter this afternoon. Not an altogether bad performance here, 6 2/3, but he stands to be the loser unless things can turn around. So with a lefty waiting, they'll go to a lefty of their own out of the bullpen here. Albert Pujols will start to loosen up in the on-deck circle as he'll bat with 2 on and 2 out here. Oh, now here's a drive out to the alley. Around third and being waved on home. They'll add a big insurance run here as the runner scores from second. And a good job to get to it quickly and get it back in. That'll hold him to a 2-out single. Blake Swihart gets a shot now with 2 men on and 2 away here in inning number 7.
And we'll see here if he can come through. It can be discouraging to see opportunity.
And no throw, as it turns out, as he takes second with ease. Who pulled the string and had him way out in front, a ball and a strike.
Yeah, it's so hard to stay back against a guy like this. Unless you guess right, that thing's just so...
And the throw to first is there. The inning is over. Albert Pujols is going to go ahead and stay in the ballgame and play third now.
Now playing third.
Leading off the inning, Jared Saltalamacchia, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Well, it's a close ball game, but it's starting to get late, so they need to get at least 1 back here in this inning.
Sale gets the sign. Here's his offering.
Nope,
the fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. A good tailing fastball for a strike, 1-1.
That thing's coming in there hot, 96 miles an hour.
And he comes back with a fastball, 1-2 now. Got him. Anthony Gose will stand in now. He flew out in his first time around and then was a strikeout victim last time. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike, 0-1. A lot of movement that time. It's 0-2.
Yeah, a couple of mid-90s fastballs, and he hasn't been close on either one of them.
Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Shortstop,
Mike Aviles stands in as he looks at a called strike. Credit where credit's due. This guy's done a good job out of the bullpen.
No question. He's been able to hold that lead.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Jackie Bradley Jr. will stand in, and they've done a good job keeping him off base at the top of the lineup. He's 0 for 3 thus far.
Yeah, guys, not really providing the spark that they usually hope to get out of him. Maybe he can make something happen right here.
Gose is there to put it away, and they couldn't ask for more than a 1-pitch out to begin the 8th. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Pulls this one in the air out to left. And Upton's got this one. 2 away now. Mike Trout will stand in, and they've been able to hold him in check so far. 0 for 3 to this point.
Yeah, it's kind of surprising that he's been a non-factor in this one. Usually a major force in their offense.
Hit to third. On it goes right through him into left field.
now batting.
So it's a runner at first with 2 men out, and set to stand in the first baseman here, David Ortiz. Here comes the first pitch. And a pitch out, nothing doing though, and that's ball 1. The set and the 1-0 pitch. Hit on the ground to short. Reined in. And an underhanded throw is in time for out number 3. Justin Upton will start things out. Justin Upton will stand in now to lead things off, and he'll do so against a guy who's definitely in a groove out there.
Yeah, he struck out the side his last time through, and they've got to do something to get this guy out of the role that he's been on.
That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1. Sale's ready. 1-1 on its way. Hard liner toward short, but this is yanked down out there at shortstop for the first out.
The batter, number 3.
Ian Kinsler digs in, coming off a single in his last at-bat. Starts him out with a slider for a strike.
Well, that's just unfair right there. I mean, most guys throw a 91-mile-an-hour fastball. He's throwing a 91-mile-an-hour slider.
Hit in the air out to center field. Under it is Trout, and there are 2 gone now.
The first baseman,
Miguel Cabrera will stand in as they're quickly down to their final 4 outs tonight. He slaps that one away, and the count will be 0-1. Tap fouled at home plate. 8th inning of this low-scoring affair. 3-1 our score. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. Francisco Rodriguez will come on now to start the 9th inning as he looks to keep this deficit right where it is for the bottom of the 9th. Kicking off the top of the 9th, Xander Bogaerts, as they'll look for some added insurance before the bottom half of the inning. Lifted in the air to center. After it is goes. Looks it into his glove, and there's 1 gone.
Up next for the Red Sox.
Striding into the box, Rusney Castillo. He singled his last time up.
And I think we mentioned it already, but that extended his hitting streak. Swinging a hot bat right now.
Swung on and chopped up the middle. And this will continue on untouched into center field. Just went right past him. Dustin Pedroia is set to take some more swings. He homered back in the 3rd inning. For the at-bat. Popped high in the air. Calling for it, Castellanos. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. So it's a runner at first with 2 men out, and standing in, trouble now in the person of Albert Pujols. Bounced weakly near the plate. That rolls foul for strike 1. Chop foul right at home plate. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. Hit to short. He's got it. Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. J.D. Martinez will stand in to lead off the inning. Middle third of the lineup. 4, 5, and 6 as they try to get something going.
And this whole lineup's been pretty quiet all game long. Just the 1 run. That's it.
Off the plate and in. Hits a ball and a strike. Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2. Swing and a miss, and that'll get a groan from the home supporters here. 1 away. Victor Martinez will stand in, needing to do something here to get on base as they're down to their final 2 outs. Craig Kimbrell is on now to try to close things down here in the 9th. Kimbrell pauses. First pitch on its way. And this is drifting foul back into the stands. 1-1. One and two now as that one's fouled off. And that is swung on and missed, and things are starting to look bleak here for the home 9. There are 2 away now. Now a swing and a fly ball, and this should do it. And he'll put this one away, and the Red Sox have claimed the 4th consecutive victory here as this ball game is over.
Yeah, you know, this game kind of felt like it could have been played back in 1968. Very well played, very low scoring, very quick game too. I'll tell you, I could go for a few more of these this year. That'd be okay by me.
This one, definitely a low-scoring affair as we get one last look at our final line score. And guys, little doubt that the big bat here tonight belonged to this gentleman right here, Dustin Pedroia. What a performance he turned in. He's our tops player of the game.
Yeah, no question he was a tough out up there. You see the 3 hits, including a home run. Without him in the lineup, I think this might have been a different story.
So that'll just about do it. For Eric Harrow, Steve Lyons, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out theshownation.com. The Red Sox win it 3-1. So long from Motown.